where you know everybody's face. 'Cause I'm a small town kind of guy. I like a neighborhood that's cozy. As a neighbor, I'm quite nosy. I'm a small town kind of guy. I've been to New York, London, Paris, but I'm not a bit embarrassed to admit I'm more at ease with fewer people and more trees. Where you can get to know each other. There's so much to discover if you're not shy. That's why I'm a small town kind of guy. Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. Now, this looks like my kind of town. What a welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome to My Kind of Town. This is the show where each week we bring 200 people from the same small town to here in New York City. Where are you from? What state is that in? Wisconsin! And what's your local crop? Trolls! That's right, trolls. Tourists come from all over the world apparently to gaze at Mount Horeb's hand-carved trolls. OK, let's talk about tonight's show. There is a distinct possibility that all 200 of you could go home with an amazing prize. But only... But only if this woman, Lisa Fargo... You can chant Lisa, but first she has to remember the names of all the people we meet tonight from her hometown of Mount Horeb. Lisa, you flew here this morning with the rest of this crowd thinking you were going to hang out and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah.
But out of all 200 Mount Horebites here tonight, you just found out you must shoulder the considerable and enormous burden of winning or not winning all your fellow townies here tonight something fantastic. I have to ask you, how do you feel?
Oh, great.
Of course you do. She feels great. Yeah. Do you know what? You all know this, gang, but let's show the rest of America the wonders of lovely Mount Horeb. There it is, the star of the show, the star of the show. Let's get into some detail. Mount Horeb's Sons of Norway Club has a seaworthy Viking boat. Sadly, the nearest sea is 953 miles away. Mount Horeb's residents gather for good times at the Grumpy Troll Brew Pub. Wait. No one wants to party with the Grumpy Troll. Mount Horeb is a lovely community, quaint, peaceful and laid back, but it's a town too tame for its #1 thrill seeker. And that is you, Nick Bauer. Yes! That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Sit down, Nick. I love your keenness. No, that'll come in a second. You're #1. There you go.
All right.
Nick, is it safe to say you are a bit of a daredevil?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
A thrill seeker?
Yep.
OK. I know this because you've already... I know the thrill seeking you've already tried on land. Have a look at this. Yeah. Yeah. He rocks, so we don't have to. You've also tried, of course, thrill seeking on water. Ah. This little Nick. Who could have known that sweet child would have turned into that? Animal biker. OK, now it's time to take you thrill-seeking in the air. How would you like to go skydiving?
I would love to.
Would you love skydiving?
I would.
OK, do you know what? I'm going to give you the chance. But first, you've got to come with me to play extreme charades. Come on, Nick. Hey, this way, matey. You get behind this one here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, that one right there. Right there, sir. Brilliant. Welcome to Extreme Charades. What's your name?
Nick Bauer.
And where are you from, Nick?
Mount Horeb, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I think there's a few people in tonight from there. OK, tonight Nick is playing for an all-expenses-paid flight to 12,500 feet. The return trip is up to him. Nick, all you have to do to win this fabulous prize is guess a few charades. Now, normal charades probably aren't good enough for you because you're a thrill seeker. So we've added a slight degree of difficulty. All your clues will be conveyed to you by skydivers, hurtling towards the Earth at speeds even you have never achieved in your thrill-seeking years.
I don't know.
And performing the first charade will be...
Well, brother, here we go!
Your brother, 18-year-old Andrew, who has never jumped before. Never. Big thing for him, this. Is this his kind of thing? Is he another thrill seeker? Is he running the family?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Bo is rock! OK, here we go. Let's see the first category. Here we go. It's a movie. One word. OK, here we go. Nick, pay close attention. Film in one word. Guess this charade. Here we go. Down he goes. Wow. Awesome. OK, here he goes. Now, what's it? Oh. He's flying, but he is also imitating a... He pointed up as well, perhaps to the... I'm giving too much away. Off he goes. I think that could be the end of that charade.
What?
There's a lot on this one. Let's think about it. It's one word, we know that, yeah? He's gone like that.
Airplane?
OK, well, that's... Well... Well, let's have a look, see if you're right.
Yeah, airplane!
Airplane! OK, let's have the next extreme charadist, please. That is your mother, Terry. Just answer me straight. Have you ever seen your mum jump out of a plane?
Nope. Nope.
Let's see the category your mum's going to do. Here we go. It's another movie, 2 words. OK. Let's watch Mama jump from a plane. First word. Second word. She seems to be imitating some kind of ape. And away she goes. OK. 2 words there.
12 monkeys?
Well, I wonder. Let's have a look. Is it 12 monkeys?
12 monkeys!
Yeah! Mick. That, gang, is a demonstration of motherly love. Not many mothers would jump out of a plane in order to win their son the tandem experience of a lifetime. OK, Nick, this is the last jump. This is the last jump. You must get it right to win the prize. This clue giver, I have to tell you, was slightly hesitant. We asked, do you want to jump out of a plane for the first time in your life and play charades on national TV? For some strange reason, he replied, no. But the next morning, you know what? He called us back. He said he had to do it because he knew how important it would be to you. How about that? He's a very brave man. Let's see who it is, gang.
Hey, Nick. Look what your mother got me into this time. But I'm doing it for you. I love you, your old man. Rock on.
Yeah. It's your father, Dwayne. He's a veteran of no jumps. Nick, you must get this. Let's see the category.
Song.
A song, 2 words. This is for the tandem sky jump experience. Let's see the charade.
Looks like free falling.
Okay, first words. That's his pinky. A roof, he looks like he's doing there.
Oh, I know that. Pink houses.
You're going to go with pink houses.
I am.
This is for the big one. This is for you to take to the skies. Let's see the answer.
Yeah.
Pink houses!
Yay! You did it. You did it, mate. You know what? Now, Nick. I know quite a bit about you. I know a lot more about you than I'm letting on. Not only do I know you're a thrill seeker, I also know that as a thrill seeker, you're forced to drive a 1981 subcompact. And that car does not fit in with your skydiving, high-flying, thrill-seeking, rocking image. You need something that's, well, more like this.
Ride around, Sally.
Yeah. Get in, it's your car, get in. Get in. In the car. We'll be right back with more My Kind of Town. Nick's won a car. Mount Horeb's own Jacob Mills. Oh, awesome. Jacob Mills, gang. Welcome back to My Kind of Town. Be seated, gang. Welcome back to My Kind of Town. I'm here with 200 people from... Exactly right. The reason they're so excited is because they could all go home winners, but only if Lisa Fargo remembers the names and faces of every person from her hometown we meet tonight. Lisa, you must be slightly curious as to what the prize you could win for everyone from Mount Horeb might be. What is that prize?
I don't know. It better be good.
Okay, would you like to know? Would you like to know, gang? Horeb. Mount Horeb, the prize that all 200 of you could win is this. A 26-inch flat-screen television from PriceGrabber.com. Presenting the flat screen is Mount Horeb's town mascot, Ivan the Troll. There we go. Lisa, does that increase the pressure a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Because they do want that genuinely, don't they? You do want it, don't you? Keep them peeled, Lisa. Playing for big stakes. Big stakes. OK. Let's get to know the people of Mount Horeb a little better. Now, I already know a lot, because when given the opportunity to fill out an extensive questionnaire, I've got to be frank with you, you decided to bare your souls. You were very candid. The answers were varied, fascinating, and I have to say, at times, downright warped. They were. But there's one person here who seemed to have a one-track mind. And I have to say, that is you, Ben Bryan. All right, Benny. Oh, yes. Benny, baby. You all right, Ben?
Yes.
What about those what about the flat screen TVs, eh?
Whew.
Big pressure. Big pressure. OK, now, Ben, we noticed an interesting pattern emerging when we looked at your application form. When we asked, what would America find most interesting about you, you wrote that. I know a lot about sports. OK. Under how would your neighbours describe you, you wrote, always watching sports.
It's true.
For fun, you watch sports. No prizes for guessing what his favourite show is. Your favourite show is Sports Centre. OK. I'd imagine that with as much sports as you watch, it must have been especially tough on you. I would say, for a real sports fan like you, the armchair warrior that you are, I would say you found it excruciatingly painful when you lost, get this, gang, he lost the television remote control during the last Packers game. Do you recall losing the remote?
How could I not?
Okay. How could I not? He replied like I'd stolen his young. Okay. You remember this, though, clearly at your grandparents' house in the second quarter, yeah?
Yeah?
Okay. Ben, hang on, wait a second. I think we can go now to your favourite cable network, ESPN, for an update on some sporting news that's just come out of Mount Horeb. Let's take a look. It's coming up now.
I'm Jay Harris for Sports Center. Big upset this week for Mount Horeb superfan Ben Achuba Bryan. Bryan reached for the clicker and came up with cushion. Let's go to the hidden camera tape. Visiting grandson Ben wasted no time taking control of the remote. Grandma takes her position, setting up a 2-1 zone. Achuba is about to get his buttons pushed. Look closely. You'll notice an exchange between Grandma and Grandpa right before they leave the room. Game on. Achuba gets called into the kitchen. He leaves the remote behind unprotected, and he pays for it. Look who's coming in from nowhere for Team My Kind of Town. The remote, completely undefended, is his for the taking. That remote is out of there. And here comes Achuba. Ben, back in the pocket, quickly realizes things are amiss. He's got his head on a swivel, but that remote is long gone. He's in the cushion. Ben Bryan is digging deep. I've never seen determination like this. Finally, frustration sets in. The channel needs changing, and Achuba takes the walk of shame. He's going manual. Ouch. I'm Jay Harris for Sports Center. Good night.
How about that, guys? How about that? Yeah? Brilliant.
It's fluffy. It's fluffy.
Do you know what I really liked? Do you know what I really, really liked? The walk of shame. That miserable meander you made to manually change over the TV. Wow. Do you know what the good news is, Ben? We found your remote. The even better news is this is where it's hiding, in your brand new Ultimate Sports Fans chair. Oh, yeah! Come on, Ben. Get out of here. Get out of here. Look at that. Oh! It's an armchair fit for a warrior! Wow, Mount Horeb's #1 sports fan strolls off with the ultimate sports chair. Now, a lot of people are very passionate about sports, but one of you here revealed a passion that was, I would describe it as being out there. Because when asked, what do you secretly desire but would never buy for yourself, he wrote, red leather pants with lightning bolts down the sides. That person was you, Chris Mervine. Yeah, all right there. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, matey. Okay. Oh. It's a peculiar thing. Why the red leather pants with the yellow lightning bolts down?
I just always wanted them.
No. Question, since when? When did this desire kick in?
About 5 minutes before the application.
Oh, really? Oh, don't tell me it was you're going to have to suffer now for a spur of the moment thing, because suffer you will.
I know. Yeah.
OK, Chris, we aim to please. We couldn't actually find any of these red leather pants with yellow lightning down the side. They're quite a rare item, it turns out. So you know what we did? We made a pair specially for you. Here you go. They rock. Beautiful. Awesome. Awesome.
Perfect.
I have to say, I mean, you're a father of two. You seem like a regular guy. Is there something a bit deeper going on here?
Probably.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Something you'd like to share with the group?
No.
OK. Probably a good job. OK, now, Chris, we thought long and hard about what you were going to have to do in order to win these freakish pants. And I have to tell you, frankly, we were stumped. Absolutely stumped. No game or challenge seemed, I don't know, freakish enough. But when we called you and invited you to the show, you said, as long as I don't have to eat bugs or anything.
That's right, yeah.
That's what you said when we called you.
Yeah.
And that was a big mistake. Bring out the bugs! OK. Now, and ladies and gentlemen, serving you dinner this evening is Mount Horeb's own Tracy Doringsfeld. Hello, Tracy. From the Grumpy Toll restaurant. Tracy, I have to ask you, what's the special tonight? Bugs! Bugs! Oh, look, there's a Viking in the audience. He's loving it. Chris, to win those pants, you're going to have to eat a lot of those bugs. Yeah, you ready for that? Wait a second, hang on a second. Hang on a second, hang on. What? What do you mean he's already eaten some? Wait, Chris, I've got some great news. You've already won these pants. Apparently, you have actually already eaten bugs like this. Have a look at this. So there we go. There's your wife. Lovely wife there. She's doing a nice casserole, isn't she? Cup of bugs.
Just for you, honey, in your red leather pants.
Now she's blending. She's put it on blend there. Can I say they were already dead when we did that? No bugs suffered in the making of that. No bugs suffered in the making of this casserole. In they go. Oh, it's a lovely thing. Look at that. There we go. Just some nuts put on there, almost as a sarcastic flourish. And bake. OK. Before we see where this is going, let's just look at another answer on your application form. We asked, what little white lies do you tell your spouse? And you said, this is delicious, dear. I tell you what, that little bit of sarcasm has meant the worm has turned for you. Let's see what you thought about Shelley's newest recipe, because we secretly taped you last Wednesday, chowing down on that casserole. Let's have a little look. You ready for this?
How's that?
That's real good.
Tastes good.
Better than my mom's.
What do we think, gang? Has he earned the pants? Here you go. Here's your pants, sir. Here's your pants. Enjoy them, please. Yes, yes. Shelley, take a look under your seat. Just have a little look under your seat. For being such a fabulous cook, you know what we're going to do? We're giving you and your entire family a trip to the Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World. There are the tickets. Yeah, absolutely right. There we go. And also, Chris, I don't want to cause any marital rifts, so here's what really happened with the casserole. Have a look. She's got 2 casseroles in there. No, not the bug-infested one. The non-bug-infested casserole. The old casserole switcheroo, gang. Chris and Shelley Marmite, everyone. Thank you very much indeed. When we come back, this couple find out what their 16-year-old son does when he's home alone. Don't miss it. See you in a second. OK, welcome back to my kind of town. I have to ask you, how are you holding up, Lisa? How's your memory?
Good. Good.
Yeah? You confident?
Oh, yeah.
What, have you got faith in a gang, Tracy? See, they've got faith in you. They've got a lot of faith in you. 200 flat-screen TVs are on the line, and it's up to you to win them. Whew. Now, not everyone from Mount Horeb is here tonight. A lot of you have children who are back at home. What about, let's go up here, let's check the Scallets. Who's looking after your home while you're here?
My niece.
Your niece is
Jessica,
looking after the home?
yes.
OK, that's good. How about you, Susan Steiner?
My son Andy is at home.
You're here with your husband Gregory. There you are. And you've got your children I've got down here, Megan, Hannah and Noah. Hello there, in the row in front. OK, let's check up on Andy, see how he's doing. Here we go. There he is.
Hi, Johnny. Hi, Mom.
Oh, there we go. Andy, you look like you're really taking it easy. They look like you're really kicking back. Aren't there some chores your mum said you should do?
Yeah, I already finished them, though.
He's already finished them?
Yeah.
Mom, do you believe him?
No.
She doesn't believe you. Andy, name one chore you finished.
I emptied the dryer.
Does that sound unlikely? Is he quite an idle lad?
Yeah, look at him.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Do you know, for me, he looks like a picture of idleness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Likes to relax.
Do we have any tape of... Hang on, let me just check. Do we have any tape of Andy emptying the dryer? Apparently we do. Apparently we've got him on film emptying the dryer. Let's see how Andy did this. Here we go.
Empty the dryer! Empty the dryer! Empty the dryer!
Destroyed it! Sorry, you were saying, Mum, good job.
Good job, Andy.
Yeah, he was using... Little did you know he had the My Kind of Town megapult. Do you know what I loved? Is your kid, you loved that, didn't you? Your kids look to really be enjoying that.
Oh, yeah.
Thing is, you don't know what Andy did next, do you? And you might not enjoy this quite so much. Andy, what did you do next?
I cleaned out my brothers and sisters' closets.
Yeah. See, not quite so enjoyable, is it now? Well, let's see how he did that.
Clean the closet! Clean the closet! Clean the closet!
Oh, it's genius. Good work, Andy. He's certainly clear. You're all right about that?
He's a dead man.
Sorry, what did you say there?
He's a dead man.
Oh, that's good. That's fighting talk where I come from. OK. Look at... Do you know what I love about this? Dad Steiner, you're enjoying this immensely. You've every right to, because actually you helped us set your family up, didn't you?
A little bit. Yes.
A little bit. OK. And you feel good doing that, do you?
You bet.
Because I've got a feeling this might not feel quite so good. There's one final thing we did as a setup. Oh. Andy, what else did you do today, matey?
Well, I cleaned out my dad's garage.
And do you know what? You know what, Dad? I have to say, Mr. Steiner, I have to say, I've seen your garage. I've seen your garage, sorry. How do you pronounce it?
Garage.
I've seen your garage. I've made the effort. I speak a bit of American, yeah. I've seen your garage. It's an affront to organisation, and I would also say civilization. Let's have a look at your garage. Look at that! Monumental clutter. It's disgusting. Do you see what I mean, though? It's shameful, right, gang? Shameful. Shameful. Luckily, we had Andy with the My Kind of Town megapult. Let's see how he handled it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good job.
Maybe I can get my car in there
Andy,
now.
you won't, yeah, well, you'll be able to now. Actually get a car in your garage.
All right.
Awesome. Andy did an amazing job. Let's see how your garage looks now. Here we go. Oh, look at that. We've completely reorganised. Wait, gang, wait. Here's the deal. We've completely reorganised the whole thing. There's plenty of room for a brand new lawnmower for you, Dad.
Right.
There it is. Wait. There's a brand new clothes dryer for Mom. Megan, Hannah, Noah, all your clothes neatly folded on top nicely. And let's see what the hardest working boy in Mount Horeb, Andy's doing right now. He is relaxing in your new family hot tub. Yeah! It's big enough for the whole family, and it's the hottest thing on the block. Thanks, Andy. Thank you very much, Andy. And thanks to Stylus. Lovely work. Take care of yourself. Thank you very much indeed. Lovely work. Wave.
Superman too. There are so many things that a snowman can do. When it's dirty all over, there's no substitute. With a sharp thing you wish I no regret. Surprise, surprise, you went for 1 yard. Snowmobile suit.
Oh, let's hear from Mount Horeb's own Trevor Schlicht and Dan Clare are playing their snowmobile suits. Unusual. Unusual. Okay, welcome back to my kind of town. Everyone here is from... There's clearly a wild streak running through Mount Horeb. That's why I was so sad when I found out that one of you traded in your wild streak for a minivan. Isn't that right, Stephanie Arneson? Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
You're right. Do you like your life in Mount Horeb?
I love it.
You love it. Do you know, it strikes me as a great place, gang. I'm getting a very good vibe, generally. All right. Now, you told us that the day you sold your yellow Jeep for a minivan was the saddest day of your life. Is that true?
That is true.
Okay. Let's take a look at you when you were still with your little yellow baby. There you are. Oh, those were the days. Days when you felt alive. Days when you were, well, you were willing to pole dance. There you are. When I saw those pictures, I knew you had to get your old yellow flame back. So I called your husband, right, Kent?
Yes.
Who's absolutely in on this. He secretly got the VIN number off your insurance policy. Then, through an exhaustive search, we tracked down your vehicle. Have a look. There it is. The very one you sold 3 years ago. It's currently 10 miles from Mount Horeb in the town of... How do you pronounce that town?
Mazomanie.
In Mazomanie. That's where it is. And its new owner is a 19-year-old college student called Jessie. There she is.
Oh, isn't she cute?
The bad news is, just like you did, Jessie, I'm afraid she's fallen for the gorgeous little yellow flame that you fell for all those years ago. Brace yourself. Have a look at this.
I can't see myself getting rid of it for a really long time.
Do you know what? I didn't give up that easily, Stephanie. We offered Jessie an enormous amount of money to part with this vehicle. Initially, I'll be honest with you, she said no. She felt the same attachment for it that you evidently feel. Here's what happened next. Finally, she agreed to let go. Here's what happened next. There goes the car. It's leaving her. Wait! She can't do it. Do you know what? I don't give up that easily, Stephanie. I don't give up that easily. I really don't. We couldn't get your old flame back. I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, that's the way it goes. But I can't leave you like that. I can't leave you like that. We're about wish fulfillment here. We have to give you your wild streak back. There's only one way. You have to have a fling with a younger Jeep, like this brand new 2005 model car. In you get. Oh, beautiful. Get in, love it. Fantastic. Oh, how about that? Stephanie, ladies and gentlemen. to My Kind of Town. I have to say, the tension is mounting for 200 people here from Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. Soon, they'll get their chance to win 200 flat-screen TVs. Lisa Fargo, it all depends on you. Yeah. Go, Lisa. Go, Lisa. Do you know what, gang? It's the bit I love. It's time now for the residents of Mount Horeb to show off what's unique and wonderful about them. We search far and wide for the bold and the beautiful. Get ready for a year's worth of neighbours. The 2005 My Kind of Town Mount Horeb calendar. Mr. January, architect Pat Conway in his dojo. But it's a no-go with the karate chop. Maybe next time, Pat. Sisters Becca and Maddie drop everything to make sure your pie is just right. I like mine with extra cheese. Mr. March is hankering for a hunker. How the heck did he do that? Amy and Jennifer like to show off their Mount Horeb spirit by shaking their pom-poms. Go, Miss Aprils. Mr. May, Adam Ganser, is Mount Horeb's resident flower child, naked as a jaybird and frolicking in the fields. Easy, fella. Miss June, Mick Martinez, is a rare bird who enjoys guitar and flamingo music. Sparks fly in July. Brian Merritt has enough wood to last the night. Mind the chest air, Bri. August is the time when we take a moment to celebrate mustard. Joe and Joy say, hot dog. Art teacher America Domingo has a plethora of palatable pastries plus a parrot. Does Polly want a donut? Preposterous. Bartender Blair Myers can rough it in the buff and still bag a bird for dinner. Was that a duck? Mr. November's chores are never done. Fluff and fold, Jesse, fluff and fold. And finally, Al and Olivia Hedman say goodbye to a wonderful year. Wait for me. Let's hear it for the brave pioneers of Mount Horeb's first naked calendar. Beautiful. When we come back, will Mount Horeb get the flash screens, or will Lisa get run out of town by the trolls? Please go to abc.com now and play Name Your Neighbours along with us on Enhanced TV. See you in a second. OK, gang, welcome back to My Kind of Town. The time has finally come for Mount Horeb resident Lisa Fargo. It's time for Name Your Neighbours. Tonight, we've met scores of Mount Horebites, and right now, the Name Your Neighbours computer is sorting faces. In a moment, it will display the 6 you're going to have to recognise and name. And now, here are 10 names. There they go, 6 of which match the faces that are going to be appearing behind those 6 doors. All you have to do is match the right name with the right face 6 times, and you win every single member of the audience a new flat-screen television. Think of the euphoria you'll be bringing to Mount Horeb. OK, Lisa, let's play Name Your Neighbours. OK, please reveal the face behind door number 1. Who do you think that is?
That's Trevor. That's Trevor Schlicht.
You think that is Trevor Schlicht in door number 1? OK.
Yep.
Let's go to door number 2.
That's Dwayne Bauer. Positive.
Dwayne Bauer? OK. Number 3.
That's Tracy Dorensfield. Feld. That's Tracy.
Tracy Doringsfeld, you
Yep,
think?
positive.
OK.
Yep.
Let's go to door 4, see who we've got lurking there. Here we are.
That's Brian Muritz. Yep, he had the fire. He was in the calendar. I remember him.
Brian Merritt, you think, in door number 4. Let's go to door number 5.
Hannah.
Hannah Steiner, you think, yeah? OK. Number 6, who's there?
That's Adam.
Adam.
Ganser.
Adam Ganser.
Can I look at my audience or no?
Nope. Because you might see who's missing.
Nope, I'm right. This is it. This is it. I don't want to change anything. That's it. Final answer.
Okay. Let's find out how you did. Best of luck. Here we go. Window number 1. You said Trevor Schlicht. It is Trevor Schlicht. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Door number 2. Are you Dwayne Bauer? Yes, you are. Window number 3, you said Tracy Doringsfeld. Are you Tracy Doringsfeld? Yes, you are. Window number 4. Window number 4, you say Brian Merritt. Is that Brian Merritt? It is. Window number 6, you said Adam Ganzer. Is that Adam Ganzer? Yes, it is. Okay. This is the big one. One of the Steiner children. But let's see. If that is in door number 5, Ms. Hannah Steiner, 200 people here are going to be very, very, very happy indeed. That is because you're shouldering the burden, though. That's the pressure you feel. Are you Hannah Steiner in number 5?